Hello everyone, I am Mihir and my topic for iOS app is WeProvide. Basically, WeProvide is an iOS app which provides a platform to both users and service providers to interact with each other and get their work done. Um, so this is like the first page of the app. I have just kept two simulators uh, to show the functionalities of the chat in the further. So first I'll sign up. And when I sign up, there are two options over there, either to register as a customer or a service provider. So I'll register as a customer. So I have to upload a picture. So I'll just name me here. And once I sign up, I'll be redirected to the home page. Um, this is where I'll see the list of providers. Codes. There are currently no codes because I haven't sent a code to any of the service provider yet. If you look at the authentication, Mihir at the final exam. So the user has been created, and if I have to send someone, so I'll just create a new service provider, or I'll just use this final testing one. Yeah. So I'll send him a code. I need this work done ASAP, or some kind of description, and I'll mention the amount, get a code, and once I send a code to one of the specific service provider, it will be listed in the list of quotations. So I'll just open. Yeah, so this is the service provider. I have already tested it a few times, so this is my current code. I need this work done ASAP. So if I just update the code over here, it will give me an option to request the changes for the task, or to request the amount change. So I need 2 more days, and the amount change would be 400. So you can see the description of the code has been changed, and if you look over here, it's even updated over here, the description requested by the provider. Also, if the user wants to send a message to the service provider, like it prompts us to start a conversation. So I will say, hi, how many days will you need? So you can see the message pops up over here, and this is a real-time configuration for the messaging app. So I'll say 2 more days. It updates in real time because I have added a query listener. As you can see, there are 3 tabs over here and only 2 tabs for this. In the messaging app, I can send a message to any of the service provider, and the service provider doesn't have that functionality because he'll be required to get the message from the user. He can't initiate a conversation with the user itself. In the search option, I can search the providers according to their description, like for example plumber. So you can see there are 3 plumbers over here, housekeeping. So it just filters all the users according to the description. Also, you can update the user details over here. If I decide to change a picture, for example, I'll keep Batman, and I'll change his name to Bruce Batman. It just takes time, but it updates the user over here, as you can see. And when the user has been updated, the same functionality is provided for the service provider, where he can change the description, the name, or the image itself. The service provider can log out over here, and once it logs out, there are a few changes which take time to pops up. Like you can see, the profile has been updated over here as well. I have provided a sidebar for the logout. Here in the storage, I haven't sorted the storage. I have kept all the profile images over here. There are apparently a lot more because I have tested a few more times than I needed to. And here are the 4 of the collections which I'm using. For the messaging, there is every messages collection has a document, and every document has its own collection, which has the conversation with the user. So I think I'm here at the final exam, so I just get the user. Yeah, so the ID is SUV, so I'll search his messages. SUV. As you can see, he has started the conversation with only one person, so there is only one collection, and here there are 2 messages. uh, uh, and the document has the from ID, to ID, the ID of the message itself, text, and the timestamp. I'm using timestamp to filter all the messages. So as you can see, there are 2 messages. So if I decide to send a message to someone else, like someone who's a housekeeper, and if I send him, hi, what rates do you provide? As you can see, hold on a sec, yeah, it just added a collection. What rates do you provide? So as the user have a conversation with a number of service provider, the collection is added over here, and this documents are the list of messages. And next is the provider collection, which has details of the provider, description, email, full name, ID, the profile image, URL. This is a collection of quotes. The quote document has the caption, the provider's caption, provider's price, because I'm updating the quote account back and forth from user to the provider. Also, I have kept the provider's ID over here and the user ID, because the specific user will send a code to a specific provider, so that needs to be filtered. And here is the user document. As you can see, email, full name, ID, profile image, and description. I have just kept the same model for both service providers and users in my code, but in here I have made a separate collection. So here it's just one empty property. Also, when I go to the quotes, I can also edit the app. I can edit the description for plumbing and edit price 350. So it updates. For code, I haven't implemented real time, so uh, where is it? Yeah, this is the code which was updated over here. So this is my app we provide. Thank you for watching.